Hey everybody, Spencer Campbell here, back again with a tutorial on how to use Google Meet on your Android phone. I'm actually recording on a MacBook, but on my Android phone. It's a long story, but I do love the Android phones. But as far as computers, we go with Apple. So what you're going to want to do is you want to go to your Google Play Store. I've already actually have it downloaded. You're going to search for Hangouts Meet or Meet through Google. It's interesting is because when you search in the search tab, the name of the app is Hangouts Meet, but when you actually pull it up on your phone after you download it, it's just called Meet. So they're actually updated last week, right? So you can see that they did some improvements as far as real-time captions and international calling and adding 250 people to a meeting. So when I open this, it's going to go right into the screen where I'm going to see myself. And what you're going to see is, because I'm recording on my phone, but my audio is coming through my computer, is you're going to see it pointing to the ceiling. And then I'll just, so we're live, right? So I can grab my phone. And so when I open this on my phone, you'll see that I'm in the unfinished basement, right, with the green screen. So now I'm on my phone, right? So now I'm looking at the computer, but here. So a few things that you're going to recognize, you're going to see meetings that I've already created, right? So I did one about 15 minutes ago and then one about 10 minutes ago. I can rejoin those meetings. And the great thing about doing this from your phone, right, is if you're in an area where maybe your Wi-Fi is not as good or your internet at your home isn't as good, but you're picking up cellular 3G or 4G or 5G or whatever, you can actually run a meeting from your phone. And that's what this is. So you're seeing the recording of me recording a Google Meet from my Android phone. It's a little bit different than the desktop. Closed captioning will not appear on the screen here. You also cannot record from as far as I found out, you cannot record from the cell phone version of the Meet app. We're going to do the iPad version in a few minutes, and we'll see what happens over there. So what I want to do is I want to click right over here. You can tell audio, right? I can turn my microphone on. I can turn my camera off or on, just like on the desktop version. But I'm going to do a new meeting. So when I click on new meeting, we're going to see that familiar thing with Google Meet, right? It's going to pull up all of our information. It's going to pull up a new code, that 10-digit alpha code, where we've got 3-4-3 in the alphabet. It's going to give us a dial extension, so I could send this to somebody else to dial. It's also going to give us a PIN number that we can share. Now, the great thing about this is when I click on share, and I'm not going to do this because it's going to pull up all my contacts and all the ways that I could send this, it's going to ask me like I was sharing anything else, like a photo or an image or a video or a link or something like that. When I click on share, it's going to pull up messages, inbox, Gmail. It's going to pull up Instagram. It's going to pull up Pinterest. It's going to pull up all of the different things that I could possibly share something on. That's kind of built in now. But what I would do is just click share, and I could send that through a text message, and it would go directly to that other person with the Google link. They click on that, they're on their phone, and the meeting is live, right? So you could do that with students. This video is specifically directed towards educators at this moment in time when they're not in school. So for students, teachers, administrators, all educators, parents, right? A way to do this. The hard part about this one is they're not recorded. So I'm not going to share it, right? So I'm just going to close that. So it's just me here. I also have the chat option, right? So down below, and this was what's awesome, is I can actually be texting and recording while I am doing this, and the chat drops in right below. If another person was to join, their picture would show up there, right? If you get too many people on the phone, obviously the screen shrinks down. Now that I've minimized, I can do that. Information here, again, is just the information about the meeting. If I wanted to attach something, I could attach that here. And then again, if I click the little person button, all of the people in that chat are here. So it's basically a simplified version of the Google Meet for desktop. It will help you if you're in a pinch. You can't record, and I don't see any place where you can do the navigations again. So if I come up here, if I want to broadcast this just on my phone, I can switch to my phone. I have it on my speaker set up right now. Let's see if closed captioning will work. The captions are being turned on, and there it is. This is fantastic. This is new. This was not something that I saw last week when we did this, but this is fantastic. So the closed caption will actually work on your phone. I'm actually going to turn those off now because it shrinks everything up a little bit. And then up here with the three little buttons, I can switch my camera, which is nice because then I can go to, and again, I'm going to show you my unfinished basement with a ping pong table and some Lego stuff, is the camera will then switch to the other camera. That's super meta, right? Message, message, message. And there's our ping pong table and, batting cage that we have for our boys. Again, so the way that we would do that is we go to the three little buttons at the top, click on that, switch camera, and then we're back. Again, if you felt that this video was helpful, that you gained value from this video, that you learned something from this video, please like, share, subscribe. I'm going to be doing more of these as of recently. Just the situation that we're in right now is a lot of educators are doing stuff from home. And so I appreciate you, what you do for kids, what you do for their families, no matter where you're at. If you're in our district, in our building, anywhere in the world at this point, helping students grow and you're educating them, I appreciate it so much. We love you. We appreciate you, and we are glad that you're here today.